Imagine your emotional life as a house. The first floor is built in childhood. It holds your earliest feeling: safety, fear, joy, shame, love, rejection. And whether that floor was stable or shaky, it becomes the foundation for how you feel, connect, and cope as an adult. This is the concept of the emotional first floor. Emotional blueprint formed in your early years that quietly shapes your nervous system, relationships, and self-worth today. Let's begin with the basics. Your brain develops rapidly in childhood. By age 5, 90% of it is formed. That means your emotional wiring: how you respond to stress, how you seek comfort, how you trust is mostly shaped before you even understand it. If you grew up with warmth, consistency, and emotional safety, your first floor likely feels solid. You trust easily. You regulate emotions well. You feel worthy. But if you grew up with chaos, neglect, criticism, or emotional absence, your first floor may feel cracked. You might struggle with anxiety, self-doubt, or emotional reactivity. You may not know why, but your body remembers. This isn't blame, it's awareness. Let's explore how this foundation affects your adult life. 1. Relationships. Your first emotional lessons came from caregivers. If love felt conditional, you may now fear rejection. If emotions were dismissed, you may struggle to express them. If safety was inconsistent, you may crave control or avoid intimacy. 2. Self-worth. Early messages spoken or silent shape your identity. You're too much. You're not enough. These become internal scripts. As an adult, you may overwork, overgive, or shrink yourself to feel acceptable. 3. Emotional regulation. If your caregivers helped you name and soothe emotions, if they ignored or punished feelings, you may suppress or explode. Your nervous system learned its rhythm from theirs. 4. Coping patterns. Children adapt to survive. You may have learned to fawn, freeze, or fight. These patterns often persist into adulthood when the threat is gone. You may over-apologize, shut down, or lash out without knowing why. So, how do you rebuild your emotional first floor? You don't demolish it. You renovate it with awareness, compassion, and new emotional tools. Try this. Name your patterns. I tend to shut down when I feel criticized. Trace them back. That started when I was punished for speaking up. Validate your younger self. You did what you had to do to feel safe. Choose new responses. Now I can pause, breathe, and speak calmly. Practice emotional safety. Surround yourself with people who honor your feelings. You can also use inner child work, visualizing your younger self, writing letters, or creating rituals that offer the care you didn't receive. This isn't regression. It's repair. Let's recap your emotional first floor toolkit. Awareness of childhood emotional patterns. Compassion for your younger self. Nervous system regulation tools. Healthy boundaries and emotional expression. Supportive relationships that reinforce safety. Inner child rituals for healing and integration. Because your emotional foundation isn't fixed. It's flexible. And every time you choose a new response, you reinforce a stronger floor. So today, ask yourself, what did I feel most often as a child? Then ask, what do I want to feel now? That's how you begin the renovation.